Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Anne. On my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back because if it's Sunday, it's Alchemy of Souls. Now, we didn't have any episodes last week, but 17 and 18 this week, it's like they made up for it. It was just full of information and I loved it. I was like, wow, that's a lot going on in these two episodes, right? So first of all, let's start off with Bujong's father. Because remember we had that discussion in the last episode where we were like, who is the father? Because we found out that Choyeon's father is not the same father to Bujong, right? And I said, I'm thinking it's Kang. And as we saw at the end of episode 18, there's a preview to next week. Jin-moo brings up the fact that Bujong does not just get powers from her mother, she also gets it, which I'm assuming he's trying to say, gets it from the father. And why would he bring that up? Okay, I'm getting the feeling Jin-moo is in a rock and a hard place, and he's like, before you punish me, let me remind you that Bujong belongs to Kang, which is part of your family, right? Because I believe Park Jin and Kang are brothers, if I'm not mistaken. So he's like, hold on, it's not just our problem, okay? This is not just our issue with our family. We are connected. That would be the only reason why he would bring that up. The other reason why I'm saying Kang has to be the father is because remember, he's the one who saved the baby in the stomach. He went and saw Choyeon's mother when she was pregnant. Remember, like 13 months. I'm like, my God, that's how long an elephant, I think it takes for an elephant. Like you cannot be pregnant that long. And then she's like, my baby's not moving. And she's the one who convinced Kang to save the baby. Why would Kang save the baby if he's not the father? Okay? Where is Mori when we need him? You are the father, okay? You are the father. He had a reason to save this child, right? And then that's how he got, I believe, the ice stone, right? Or left the ice stone there with the family, right? Are we together? The other thing I have to say is we have to let go of the DNA versus soul, because if we go with DNA, that would make Jag-uk and Bujong brother and sister if Kang is both their father. I can't even go there. We cannot have a brother and sister love affair, right? So for that reason, we have let go of the DNA argument. We're gonna go with souls. I mean, the show is called Alchemy of Souls. For that reason, Jag-uk belongs to the king, not to Kang. We have to let go of that, otherwise it's just gonna be disgusting, right? I'm sorry, but I don't think even South Koreans go there with the whole brother and sister romance. That is just, what is it called, instance? No, we're not going there. We're not going there. It cannot be that. And actually the current king said, because now the ice stone is in play, that means the king star will show up. The king star is Jag-uk, okay? And here's to hoping he's gonna go and take his right place as the king of the whole kingdom, if you will, right? And at first I thought Kang was coming for his son, Jag-uk, but I believe we are now very aware Kang is back to deal with Jin-moo. I cannot believe that Kang was convinced to not destroy the ice stone by Jin-moo. You know, because he had just seen his friend die. I'm like, Kang, why wouldn't you not get rid of it? But somehow Jin-moo was like, no, we've come such a long way. Don't get rid of it. Come on, we can use it for good. You know, Jin-moo wants to live forever. He wants to stay young forever, right? And somehow Kang was convinced, and clearly Jin-moo kept the power and used it for bad. So Kang is like, I'm back. And I'm here for your behind, Jin-moo. Okay, so Jin-moo is about to get in a lot of trouble with Kang. That'll be interesting to see. The other thing I thought was interesting is in episode 18, how romantic was that, right? At the end there, remember, the way they had discussed about, if you raise the sword towards me, kill me, then I'll be known as the person who released the spirit, the soul of Nasu, and the assassin, and that's what they're gonna say is what happened. However, if you don't kill me with the sword, I'll make you a promise. And we all know what the promise is, right? The promise is that about their future is that they're gonna get married. So I feel like for the finale, we may have a wedding. Do you feel it? We're gonna have a wedding. I just love it. So at the end there was so romantic. It's almost like her agreeing that she's in love with him. Like she was sad when she thought he died, right? When she went to save him. Interesting, right? The other person that I thought was interesting was the crown prince. It's like the crown prince confessed his feelings towards Mediocre, right? And Mediocre could see it coming a mile away, and she was like, look, take the cookie, okay? I am not giving you any more, and please don't offer me any more, because I cannot offer anything more. I can only give you the cookie, right? And I think he got the point. I mean, he tried to shoot his shot, but she was like, nope. You know me and Jag-uk has a thing. You've seen our love, Jade, so there's no way this would happen at all, right? So I thought that was interesting. And then, how interesting was Soy and Soyul? First of all, the mom finds out this girl is not my daughter. And the way she finds out is by the ear. See, mothers know everything. Mothers will know the mole you have in the back of your ear or on your butt. We know it all. We know your body. We've been washing it every day, changing diapers. Of course, she knew. She was like, this girl is not my daughter. And then that whole experiment with the ice stone, when she is choking her daughter to death, and then she was like, Omani, and then mother, I think that's how they say in Korean, Omani or something like that. And she was like, oh my God, this is my daughter, and I'm choking her out, I'm killing her, like, whoo. That was crazy to watch. So I cannot wait to see once they all like have that family reunion of like, I'm your daughter. That'll be interesting to see. And then obviously we see Park Jin knew all the whole story. I think even Park Jin knew that Byung was Jag Kang's daughter. He's always known all the secrets because Jag Kang told him. So that's why he's always been like, let's just play these things down. Jag-uk, can you just, simmer down? Because if all these secrets come out, there will be a lot of trouble. I know you think I don't like you and I keep like trying to put, a shade over your light, but it's because once the secrets come out, ooh, there's a lot of explaining to do. And a lot of chaos, and I don't know how to deal with that, but that would be interesting to see. Obviously now we have episode 19 and 20, and they have to wrap everything up. I want to see Jag Kang explain to Jag-uk how he came to be with the whole alchemy of souls. Like, look, your father is the king. Really? This is your throne. It'll be interesting. I would love to see Jag-uk finally sitting on the throne. That'll be interesting. And then obviously him and the crown prince have such an endearing relationship. So I feel like they would be, close with each other and work together in some way. And as we saw, by the way, the crown prince, the queen, is not his biological mother. What does that tell me? That tells me that once the truth comes out, he's not gonna be that hard to stay on the right side. Even if your family is on the wrong side, he's not gonna be like, well, because it's my father or because it's my mother. I feel like he's gonna be like, let's do the right thing. I know my family is a little messed up, but let's do the right thing. So I love that. I cannot wait to see Park Jin and maid servant Kim to get together. By the way, I meant to say Jag Kang must have been quite the player. All the women liked him. Did you notice? Doa, his wife, obviously, and then maid servant Kim also liked him, who she's waiting for him, right? Remember, she's got a letter to give to him. And then clearly, if Choyeon's mother got pregnant with him, they must have had a thing, right? I'm like, wow, Jag Kang, you are quite the player in your time, right? You just knew how to like get along with all the ladies losing their minds for you with all your powers. Jag Kang. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that would be interesting to see, that get all wrapped up, and hopefully they finally get rid of this ice stone once and for all, so this sorcery can never happen again. That would be great. Maybe Master Lee will come back and like clean things out, right? So that would be interesting. Anyway, what do you think? Do you agree? Bujong has to be Jag Kang's daughter. He's the only one that I can think of. I've racked my brain. I'm like, who else could be this powerful? For this child to have so much powers, if it's not just the mother, it has to be the father. And the only other person that I can think that is that strong or has that many powers is Jag Kang. Because we know it's not Master Lee. Master Lee cannot father any kids because he keeps drinking that tea that has made him impotent, right? Who else can it be? Who else can it be, right? So let me know if you agree or not in the comment section. And obviously, Jag Uk has to be the king's son. Otherwise, we don't want a brother and sister love relationship. That would be disgusting. That would be like, that would not be good, right? Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please join me next week for finale. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. By the way, I just started watching this other show that came on, Don't Give Up, Don't Give Up. It's so good. I hope you're watching. Let me know if you're watching. That's a really good one. I'm planning to review on that one. But join me next week as we go to finale. Let's see how they finish it. I'm looking forward to some sword duel. Like, here is Jag Kang and Jag Uk and Park Jin teaching Jin Moo a lesson. I just want to see, I really want to see some fight scenes. I'm ready for a good old, like, sword fight, right? It's just me. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. If you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next week. Deuces.